welcome back to Sibling Thrivery, episode 15.
Is it episode 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was, the last one was 14.
Yeah, episode 15. On this very
special winter edition.
Oh my gosh.
As you can see.
It got cold overnight, bro.
Yeah. And ke yayazi ke ingathi zawubanda le winter. Ndawo yoyika.
Uyika dini?
Oh no, kuthiwa sitsho kaloku gqothi nxa ayingathi ukuthi ingathi zawubanda ke le.
And you're like, yes, that's what winter
If
does.
winter yake yashushu. No, exactly. Manene namanenekazi, boys and girls, Jans and Janets.
Welcome to it.
Siphinde sabuya man.
Yo, yeah. It's been a rough couple of weeks, man.
Absolutely.
Things have been so busy and so hectic.
Including when ungabambeki sisi.
Hence I say busy and hectic.
So look, when we are not able to record on that week, because we're busy and hectic, I was making a vlog for NDIMA. Guys, Nancy Juan, see get ready with you. See Benawe. We experience a lot. Give us something.
Do you guys really want to see that? We like putting makeup on for an hour. Do you want to?
No, I speed it up for
my
makeup.
But also, I'm not allowed to record the stuff that I do. I'm not.
I made snippets for Nini, snippet, but okay, cool. Getting my makeup done. In the booth. Yeah, I was in the booth. This is how you don't know. You understand?
Oh, okay, I need a new phone for that. So telling me my chance to one. GoFundMe. Then I'll take you guys everywhere. If only I'm pelelwe.
Oh, okay. I was saying for phone.
Oh, thanks. Do you know? Can you please tell the viewers what you said about me and my hairstyle?
I said, guys, comment. Does this hairstyle not make it look like it's Toto? You look like it's Toto, Joe. Like you look younger. You look like now. You look younger than me in general, but now you look like extra younger. Okay. Not like only 2000, but you just look younger.
Okay, guys, try hairline now, better up now because I want to go like friends. Because I want to look younger. You know where the influence came from. I agree with you. I didn't expect to hear it.
Nah?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think, when I look at myself, I'm like, ooh, gives me a bit of a lift. But I don't think I look younger.
Yeah, I know. I think yenza la msebenza la ndikhona la ndisasikule isetyenziswa kuthiwa i-trim and lift. Isakhona la?
Into le.
La ndingathi ngushoti wama lady. I-trim and lift muslawe andiyazi trim andoni. I can imagine my lift andoni but Step in. Ewe, hayi azibhatyana zincinci izinxiba. Hayi ningomama bomthandazo. Ibhatyi yantoni? Ihlala apha manje ibhatyi.
No, I don't want to. Yes, zisakhona izitepini. They're called Spanx.
Spanx? Do you wear Spanx?
Yes, I've started.
Wow.
I started this year.
Why?
For the same reason.
End the conversation. Shame on you, love.
For the same reason why everyone else wears Spanx.
For trim and leave. Y'all want the only thing I left is on, dude. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, in the past like 3 years, I've gained a lot of weight, right?
Okay.
And so, with the stuff that I do, especially with the presenter.
Yeah.
Just wafonini ezinye ilokhwe ezibambayo ngoku sisesam is like not what it used to be. And so just to bambisa nje.
Oh, but I could show lan.
No, so the Spanx is just the shorts.
Yes.
But they're just long shorts. They're
just
ziyadrima, literally.
Ziyakuqokelela. Good God, gosh. That's so hectic.
Yeah, and so as a mama, but I tried that thing. It's so hectic.
Mama, mthandazo. That's what I'm talking about. Read it. We the thing for real ribs nazo. Queen Victoria. That's serious.
I can't do it. I don't know how people do it. So the other day I was asking about on my TikTok about unxibe is bangs. Unxiba le size excuse me, uyiyo. Okanye unxiba le size ufuna uba.
Man, tight. If I don't know tight, for no thing size yakho can tight.
How do you know this?
Yeah, when you go tight, you're not gym. Voila la.
Zakuthu lift out type of.
For mind exposure. Because then you don't have figure anymore. You not see, come on. Okay, you might cook square. Ubeko kiss my door. And then you go homework yakho yifigure. This is not a live, bro.
I'm sorry.
This is not a live. This is the episode. So if niggas see, funny story.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, I was still young, and I went to a church, right? So Tibande ni Rotman shapuzet. No. Hey, so go ebuze la Rotman pa. Igama lakho. What does it mean? Yabo uzuko. Yo ana qoma ayitsho ndodini. Bobna ningwengwe la so ichopwe queen. Athi ay Buddha. It's glory. Yabo uzuko thetha glory. You understand? But okay, amanye did awusisa kindness. You understand? Loyiso victory. Yabo. Ndiqoma ndisekhathini yathi undima uthetha ntoni? That got my head. Then I quickly referenced. That is Gamzupela. I said undima ndiqoma okay shop. Dathi mina hayi undima uthetha memory text. Because in God's you said you remember verses, because it was indima yenkumbulo. So that him now memory text. And it's like till today when you see me, udini memory text. But yeah, that's very good. Anyways, do you know Bundi Mutira?
Of course. Indima endidlalayo in the community, my role in the
I know my actress.
I just followed through with the name, dog. I wasn't doing this. Follow through, my guy.
Oh, I know. All good.
No, what indima?
Yeah. So it's my week to come up with a topic.
That's why there's so much fluff.
And I don't know. It topic and back to childhood, Joe.
Okay.
And I know Basika has discussed is that you let me down. But I'm like, especially with the chats that go on these days, but everything is linked to a childhood.
Yeah.
Noba uyatini, nobu vuka late, good high childhood. Noba uteni. And my thing is like, how often do we actually really then focus on the positive, nice stuff? And if it does anything for us.
Do you know what my problem is with childhood?
Yeah.
Is that my memory about childhood is very limited.
Really? Like limited in terms of where now it's like the highlights or in memory when you were like 15.
It's very few highlights, and then even high school, I'm still like, I probably have like 6 good memories of my whole high school. Yeah, dude, my memory is short. Even varsity, like Kaba. So, I know I've been going to therapy, as you know, and especially
the stuff that sticks out.
Exactly, because it obviously helps her to kind of find a route from then till now.
Yeah.
And some of them come where I'm like, oh, I think that's
what happened.
Yeah, I think that's what happened, but that's why sometimes like I shy away from the childhood memories thing, because I'm like, oh man, I feel like I forgot my childhood.
Okay, so it makes you feel like that. But now, do you ever think of like, okay, what is one, like for example, if I were to ask you about, one good memory on you as a child? my thing is like, it's always so easy for us to think about the bad stuff.
ones, yeah.
You
Can you
understand?
start? I'll be thinking.
The funny thing is now I only remember bad memories. Ndikhumbula ndidedwa. Like ndikhumbula, like, but also other things that make me feel bad as a person. Like noba wena wawuba nightmares. Uvuka scream and I've been in my bed chuckling because besibukele u-Eat the Clown, and then I'm just like, why does she watch this stuff? She's gonna cry. And stuff where we used to fight.
You used to laugh.
I used to just chuckle a little bit because I'm just like, oh, this one is so childish, bro. Like, why are you being like that? Do you know what I mean? But I didn't understand it.
Of course.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then I'll think about stuff like sidlala, siserumini, sidlala ngeballoon ebusuku in the dark.
Yeah.
Kwangena umama Betty pen. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
And those aren't good memories. Are they?
You're right.
Yeah.
But then that begs the question, but why is it so difficult to remember the good stuff?
So,
or do you know the reason why it's so?
I don't, nah, but because I think it's the reverse for me. What I think is the reverse. So I think that life is pretty crappy for the most part, and it's peppered with good memories. So there's more bad than good. But that's, you know how I am, mean, kind of glass half empty kind of girl. And so in that instance, I'm like, oh, of course you remember more of the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Because there was more of the bad stuff. That is not true. I mean, that's not necessarily true. But I can explain it in that way.
Having said that,
Oh Lord.
good stuff. Yes.
Childhood though.
Yeah.
I remember feeling really happy when I could go to boarding school.
Okay. So you remember being really happy when you left your home situation.
Yeah, I was like, this is the best day of my life. That was the big highlight for me.
Really?
Yeah. But I was also like really unhappy at school. So that's
Okay.
another reason. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, high school was, I was bullied in primary school definitely, but in yes.
When your husband left?
We're funny. Oh.
What did you Dutch for?
Babiza makama is way.
Come busy.
No, but
Tandaswa.
yes.
Oh! Tandas, I hope you're watching. And if you are, just like this post. I'll get you.
Shame, they were young. They didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, and kids are horrible.
Yeah, and so in high school, it was kind of the same thing, but for different reasons. So in primary school, it was because I've been there since day one, right?
Yeah.
And that was like 1989.
Okay.
And not a lot of black kids were in, white schools.
Yes.
And so when the blacks... No, 89.
Okay.
89. I even good level. No where to be found. So eventually, when the other Xhosa kids,
Yeah.
I guess, were allowed to come, I was already in cliques. I was already had a white best friend.
Yes,
and
okay.
I was okay to not tell me, not Catherine. We were already like this. So by the time Ufiko Tandasa no Amanda, they were like, why are you keeping yourself clean? Why are you keeping yourself white?
Oh, yeah.
So obviously the only way that kids would know how to, wrap that around their head is to make you feel other.
Yeah, correct.
And so now I'm land school and when my mom in the transport. So things were different. Like I played hockey and I was like, woo. Yes, we were all forced to play sports. But sometimes it was hard for them to stay because then they couldn't get picked up and blah blah blah.
Best full kit, cox, shin card, gum card,
Baru. So that's why I was bullied in high school, right? In primary school. Then in high school, I got to high school really young. I think I was. Yeah, I think I was going to turn 12.
But then, okay.
And so I was still a child, and so in grade 8 for Nini, you know, now we're feeling like we are, you know, we know things.
Hey!
And I'm like, what's happening? And people are like talking about boys and like dating and blah blah blah, and let's go play in the quad and watch the boys at break time. And I'm like, I don't do none of that. Like, my skirt is literally below my knees. I don't care about it.
No gain.
I don't care about boys. I want to go play Foursquare. I just want to...
Oh, bona bangama lady.
Bangama lady.
I will be booty.
Be booty. I was nowhere near having a boob. One boob. Nowhere close to having a boob. And so my hormones were also like nowhere near like getting to that point where your hormones is and so I was just like, hey man, I want nothing to do with any of these activities. Yeah. So I end up playing with white boys outside or with white girls outside about bomos. Yeah, so the bullying wasn't that bad in high school, but it was also just kind of being othered and being like,
yes.
She thinks
outcast.
It's
a conversation that I had with like my boys, but sometimes at school, kids will just put whatever it makes you different.
Yes.
If wena unotata uzogezela ngalento ba unotata. If wena awunatata uzogezela ngalento ba ungenatata if abanye abantu banotata, which is kind of really weird.
It is, yeah, it is wild. It's like being the same is the thing that binds us together, and so being different, then you're obviously going to be othered. And that's how kids work, you know, because it's also a safety thing. Like, you feel safe in a space of like, we're all the same, right? Cool. So you don't, like, insecurities aren't a thing that, you know, you need to look at. But so when I got to leave in the middle of high school and go to varsity and go to
you left in the middle of high school. I took you house. Boy, genius. Sister got text.
And go to boarding school, I was extremely overjoyed because I was like, oh, nobody knows me. I can start over. I can literally recreate myself to whatever I want, and no one has anything to reference.
That's what I felt like when I went to tertiary.
Oh,
we are going to be beautiful. Yeah, my quiet, shy type. The
you got chatter.
Yeah. But you done the quiet, shy type.
Really?
In high school, you barely noticed that I'm there. I've got my 20-year reunion coming up now in May.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go there, and it's gonna be so wild, bro. Because I know I'm just gonna be like, and then when I was done, then land to
Really?
Nyabile, bro.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Nyabile. But yeah, in any event, having said that, good memories. I think it's something that we must just try and think about.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Try
I'm
and
sure
think
it's cool
about.
now, you know. I remember we used to go to camps a lot.
Yes.
With church, and I loved that. That was like one of my favorite things. It was so much fun as a kid. And then when I got older, I mean, we still used to go when we were like, I think my first year in varsity, I think I went to a camp. And being sisters, I wasn't a camp.
Oh, yes.
And I mean, there it was like a much more mischievous kind of love for it, because it was like, now the hormones are here and you're like, oh, we're gonna meet boys who never seen before. It's gonna be so much fun. But as a kid, I just really used to enjoy being outside, doing the camping thing, that stuff I used to love. I loved playing sports as a kid. I loved being part of a team. I loved just being active. Those are some of my favorite memories as well. At home, I used to really enjoy when we've spoken about this before, when we used to go to the mall at 6 after the sun sets on a Saturday.
The window shop.
Oh, yeah.
But what I enjoyed more than that, window shopping for me was boring.
Of course, because you were...
That enjoy drive-through now, that window shopping.
Yes, then we used to go have like junk food, because we never had junk food. Ever.
And I see you poke time and you got the rich Russian. You got the rich Russian. It's a foot long hot dog. I'm Russian.
Did you know? Why you Russian?
Hey, I'm not about good. It's really true. Yeah, no, definitely.
Yes, we used to do a lot of activities on Saturday night. Sometimes we used to go to a playland.
Happy Valley.
Happy Valley. Before it was like Murder Valley.
Exactly.
A Happy Valley with the fam, you
Yeah.
know. I think our parents did the most to like just try and like keep us together and have fun as a unit, as much as they were like strict in a way with like school and with church and with all of that. They were also like, let's have like a little bit of fun and go outside. I mean, I don't know if that was for us or if it was for them, because they were like, I am so bored.
So rather get them out the house at least now.
Those are good memories.
Yeah, yes, okay, cool,
Yeah.
perfect. But you know what, bruh? I feel like, and it's like I said, the topic once. She said a code, a sibling code. That I always feel like, but I wish you like could have taught me more stuff.
Oh gosh.
Like till today,
Dude, you're like 2 years younger than me.
I understand that, but you're 2 years older than me.
Yeah, and that's not a lot of time for me to have actually known stuff.
But you're a woman, you're a girl, right?
I'm not a woman.
Okay, you were a girl.
Yes.
And as a girl, must maturity faster, right? Maturity, it's what? It's you learning to do things differently, right? And you're also older. I feel like we are always easy, which I never got from you.
Like what, for instance?
Like a sex talk, Talina.
Oh, yeah, you like a sex talk. Woo! How are you fooling? Can I still give it to you now?
Yes.
What do you want to know?
I know.
What do you feel like you don't know? Because I don't want to repeat things also as you. Like you like.
I come to tell what understand.
No. Okay, what else? That's the only reference. You don't know any that you wanted me to teach you.
Life.
I want to teach you life.
Bro, you have not, bruh. Have you ever taught me how to relate to girls?
I'm a girl and you relate to me. You know how to relate to girls.
On the pleat, it was when I pleat.
It's too late now, bro.
What do you mean?
Because you're good now.
I'm not good, bro.
I can't teach you how to do that, bro, because now I know that it's not something that you can teach somebody. Now I know that it's because, Mamel, you see, those rolling of the eyes are gonna make you not learn nothing. I guess he gangster. So now I know what I can tell you about girls is that you can say anything to a girl, and if they like you, they like you. So I can't about I said this. No, a girl, you walk in the room and a girl goes, yeah, I like that one.
And then
when I also plead that,
but then
you can say anything.
With yo, is your dad a thief? You understand?
You could, if I like you and you said is your dad a thief, I'd be like, no,
Really?
For real, dude. It doesn't matter what a dude says. If you like the dude, you like the dude already.
Okay, and now, okay, fine. Okay, I'll accept that. Yes, Bobby has dark as well this topic.
Johnny, I literally just told you.
Okay, sharp. No, that's fine.
So, if you lines, the punchlines,
no, okay. I'll accept it, right?
Okay.
That's fine.
What else?
So are you saying that you can't teach me anything?
I think the thing, you'd have to be specific about what you want to learn.
Kaloku, you don't know, right? So you know the things that you know.
Yes, and I don't know how many things you don't know.
And sometimes you know the things that you don't know. But sometimes you don't know the things that you don't know. Yeah, even.
No.
So, you know, you know what you know.
Yes.
You know what you don't know.
Okay.
Right? And then, ubanala blank spot where you don't know what you don't know.
Okay.
So that's the big.
Oh,
yes.
Is that your blank spot?
Yes.
Oh.
Akwantu yaziyo phone inwe ningayaziyo ucimande yazi. Okanye yonke into yaziyo ucimande yazi. That doesn't make sense.
Because the thing is, I can't think of my brain bar, oh, I don't think Uzuko knows this, let me tell him about it. Okay. So I remember the one time when we were staying in Boxburg together, right? And then I was watching this documentary, right? And it was about women and their pleasure and the dun 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 dun. And you how do you teach someone with the face like that? How? Tell me more about this.
Bro!
And then you were like, and I was like, and I told you, I was like, no, it's about understanding the pleasure of women and dun 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 dun. And you were like, funny. And you were like completely like shut it down. You were like, that channel. Because you were like done with it. You don't know about
But
that.
I was resistant from a point of not knowing.
And?
Someone bukelisa lo bajonga man.
Kaloku umntu xa ungafuni xa uncokola. Never.
Okay. So I guess it also has a lot to do with me being open to.
Yes, and some of the things might be uncomfortable. Like, obviously, that was for you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if you don't want to know about that, but it's something I know a lot about, then I'm like, well, this person doesn't want to know about stuff I know about.
Okay. That's a takeaway, but I must be teachable.
And that's not an easy thing to be, because some things you're just like, oh, bruh, I can do without it. But...
Correct. Yes. But sometimes also the other person that you're talking to will have insight or another perspective.
Yes, and just an uncomfortable perspective also, which is something that you must be at some point willing to take, because it's like, yes, I might not want to hear it from my sister, but
correct.
Then what are the things that you want to hear about? The comfortable thing.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, you've actually really got a point. And in as much as now I'm thinking about but I'm also thinking about also now how open have I been to that. And I think that also kind of really speaks to, I don't know if it speaks to trust.
Yeah.
Or if it just speaks to your comfortability, because it could be anyone.
Yeah.
So, and I think, it's certain things like that we need to really kind of latch onto. To say, sister, I can be open, I can be vulnerable towards you, and I can actually maybe learn something. And maybe you might actually be able to learn something.
Absolutely, as well.
In terms of life.
Exactly. I don't know how to do that before.
Okay. Can we make a deal? I'm gonna ask you to teach me something.
Okay, and obviously it doesn't have to be a practical thing.
It doesn't have to be a practical thing. I'm not gonna give you any nansika. I'm just gonna ask you, as a sister, to look at my life and then
I taught you how to cook stuff the other day. Remember?
Yeah, but
you see.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking you, because when I do the stuff, you're like, oh, what do you want?
Okay. Can we do an exercise?
Oh,
okay, yes, I accept that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do an exercise where I get to teach you something and then you get to teach me something? Let's call it a bonding exercise. And I also think it's a bonding exercise that maybe you guys can try. Abane siblings, brother from another mother, you understand? Yes. As a bonding exercise, you say, okay, cool, let me teach my siblings something.
Okay, and obviously it doesn't have to be a practical thing, it can just be a knowledgeable thing.
Yes. It can be a life lesson.
Yeah.
Or also tell us if there's any lessons that you've been taught by. Like abanya, yes, brother, man, bafunds ukuba sisters zabo. But yes, call out.
Because they don't have fathers.
No! Why are you laughing at that?
What? You laughed first! I'm laughing at your reaction.
Okay, fine. But in and can it be something that we actively do and actively try and practice to teach each other things?
Okay, cool. Do you know how to do deadlifts?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do
I'm not going into the gym.
squat?
I'm going to teach you how to do an ice bath.
Oh, I don't think that's something you can
Man, okay, let's think about it.
Have you done this ice bath before?
Yeah.
Oh, do you like?
Yeah. Don't leave out use a kiss and you mean
No, see, you haven't done an ice bath before, so probably your hands. You can come back with a knowledgeable self and you can come and teach me.
Okay. But yeah, that's the thing now. Yeah? In the next episode, it's going to be 20 minutes.
Of what?
Of teaching. 20
minutes?
15 minutes, okay?
What if Indoyam is not 15 minutes long? What if my knowledge is like 3 minutes long? What if life lesson yam is going to blow your brains out? It's 3 minutes long.
Okay, sharp.
Then there's no going to do. So what am I going to do the other 17?
Okay, I'll
teach you more things.
I'm calling episode 16 Lessons from My Sibling.
I feel like we've done an episode with that.
How? No, we haven't. Yeah.
Well, yes, because we were teaching each other. Like the other day, the other lessons were about money, and then you were like giving me.
But it's not all of when you weren't teaching me.
No, but I learned things.
We were conversing.
Yeah, but that's how you sometimes teach things, by conversing. I'm not fighting this. I'm just saying it's not that we haven't been doing it. Maybe just not in a conventional way in which we're going. Okay, Mama, like today I'm gonna teach you this thing here.
Okay.
Maybe it's just been in a conversational way.
Correct.
Because the
it
other
hasn't
things.
been really like.
Can I tell you a practical example of what I learned from you and actually practiced?
Yeah.
In one of our episodes last year, when we were talking about how spoiled I am with work and how I have to feel the work in order to do it, the vibes, yeah, because I'm a hippie or whatever. And then why is that funny?
Because you're not impressed with it, because I'm a hippie or whatever. Yeah.
And then you were telling me how you're like, yo, sometimes you have to do these uncomfortable things that you hate. And in mind, having a goal in mind, but okay, this step, as terrible as it might be for me to like go through, will be able to take me somewhere else. And so there's the thing I'm doing now. But every day when I'm feeling like, oh man, I just can't anymore, I literally think about that conversation. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Nice.
I literally think about that and I'm like, yo, this is going to help me with this is going to help me with that. This is help me get to this place. This is going to help me with so many other things that...
Dope.
Isobela. This is going to go. And then there'll be like more fruits about it later.
I deserve a commission on this one. Yeah? School of life, buddy.
Exactly. So you taught me that, and it wasn't a hey, what are you teaching me today? It was a conversation.
Yeah, got you.
That I took something from and went, okay, let me try this out.
Okay.
So don't say we don't teach you that stuff. We do.
Okay, I sharp. I didn't depend as a topic.
So next thing is yours again, because when you rock me like straight up, I feel like I spoke the most here as well.
That's what you do. In the last episode, you spoke the most. No, just here.
Go Oprah
for the recast to it. Straight.
Okay,
but
cool.
Yeah, it was good.
And I mean, also another example of like something I've taught you is ukufunza style jonga tala nayo le top jonga. Kachoyo. Mkhaka. Mkhaka.
And I've asked you that. They don't style it,
Joe, what makes you think it was style?
Okay, yeah, can't tell my style. It's fine. Okay.
No, then do la. What makes you think? Then maybe it's not. Oh, okay, I'm gonna see.
Yeah, because I feel like when this style, the guy.
He's like, am I lead styler?
Okay, guys, thanks. I think this is.
So tell I doing this back. So tell I doing this back. Oh, so I must buy the clothes as well.
Okay, it's like Nicky Man.
800 is not enough.
800 per week. Ufuna money per month realistically now for real.
For 95,000.
You get drugs salary of your yeah. Okay, no, it's fine. Don't worry about that. Masiyeke.
Awusafuna?
Oh, 5,000.
Okay, so I'm going to
Hands for those nigga don't let Guys, thanks so much for joining us. I feel like it's Kyakum Mogo and I'm so happy to layers.
I'm joking. Your hands. Going to HPD. Thanks for joining us, guys. This is way more fun than I thought it would be.
No?
I wonder what the topic is because who was a fuck are you hating it topic?
For just siblings chopping it up. Or whatever that means. But good. Man.
Join us, please, next week for our
Yes.
live on Siblings Rivalry on Instagram. And keep the love going. We love it. Keep it flowing.
Yeah, next week, Wednesday at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah,
Yes.
on the dot.
If uzaba ne-load shedding, uyazazi uzaba ne-load shedding. Charge iPhone yakho, buy data, bukele yaqala.
Yeah.
Okanye
Uh-uh.
zogeza.